Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what we got going on is I thought I'd switch it up a little bit with today's video. You know, sorry also for posting yesterday's video so late. My computer it took a really long time while I was editing. It was very laggy, so it took me a while to edit and get through that video, but we're here now today making this one, and what we're going to be getting into is 3 SB Dunk lows that are dropping in price, not going up in price, ones that have dropped in price recently. So this could help you guys out with maybe averaging down on a hold you got. We're just getting a better deal on a personal pair. I'll explain a couple reasons why some of these are dropping in price, but most of the time when these are dropping in price, it's just a couple people trying to clear out some pairs and move on to something else, you know? But some of these are not pairs. I would be just moving on and putting aside, you know what I mean? Let's get into it. If you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Again, let's try to hit 300 likes. This is a normal goal we always shoot for. Y'all probably hear me say it a lot if you're here on the channel, but normal goal, so we'll get that out the way. And of course, you guys can check me out. My Instagram's down below. Always buying, selling, trading. You can check us out at Resale Vision down below. We're always doing undermarket sneakers every single day. We just got the early info channel added in, so we've been posting a lot of information there consistently. And we're getting in the ACO channel by this weekend. So again, if you guys like having people hit retail pairs for you, so not just the undermarket sneakers we do, but having botters run for you, check it out down below, all in the pinned comment. Do not miss out and join up with us today. That's everything I need to say. We'll get that all out the way. Hopefully I popped up some of the deals I've been doing recently also down below, and let's get started. All right, so we got the screen recording up right now, up here right now. Finally moved over on the right side of the screen. We kind of got a normal setup again. The camera's broken, almost didn't work on turning it on this morning. It was my fault in how I broke it though, and my camera mic, same thing, you know what I mean? It's like I knocked over my camera 2 times, and 2 times that it did, both times it broke. So just bad luck on my part, but that's how it is with technology. But as you guys can see, the first one we're going to be discussing is the Futura SBs. We have discussed these a lot on the channel, and the reason I want to mention these again is because as you guys can see, in sizes 9, sizes 8, not really 8.5, but you probably could throw a bid out there. I'm sure that someone would probably take it near 250. And yeah, just kind of want to let you guys know that someone is letting these go for a bit cheaper again. You go to size 9, look at that, last sale, 256, and look, someone's doing exactly what I said. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're not. You know, I didn't tell them, right? Just someone has the same idea. But you can see some of these recent sales, 256, 257. So I'm just advising you guys for some of these sizes that are normally selling, right? Like keep in mind, remember Christmas time, these were selling back up at like 300 bucks, 320 bucks. They will go back up to there by summer of this year. 100%. They're not going to be, selling down here at 250 like they are right now. The reason that they're doing that is because, again, it is that after Christmas time. There's just not a lot of people buying shoes right now. But you can see these are selling hot. Look at that. 128, 128, 128. I mean, this is a popular sneaker and has been for a long time. Eventually, these are going to get limited. There's just not going to be people willing to sell these under 300 bucks. So, my personal opinion, I mean, just take a look at the asks, right? There's not even that many left until we get to $300. So I might have even been a little late to these ones, but I don't think I have been. Just you don't only have to check StockX. There's other apps aside from there, right? Like StockX, Go. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I mean, shoot, hey, you can hit me up if you need, any sneakers. I always got some. We got lots of things. We got. I mean, look, check out some of the wallets we gotten in recently. We have variety. You see, we got some Louis Vuitton, like card holders, and some like other wallets in recently. Some lightly used ones, but I love just anything that sells, we're gonna cop. First one, and some decent advice right there. The Futura SBs. Whoever's selling them at 250 again, thank you. I will go get another size 9 today for that. Obviously, there's fees, things like that, but just bid low. Take your time. And remember, it's not just StockX. Now, another one I want to discuss is the Rayssa Leal SBs. As you guys can see, I mean, take a look at that. 126, that's absolutely crazy. I mean, these were selling at like, I think it was 170 or 180 during Christmas time. And again, the reason a lot of these shoes have dropped in price, even the hype sneakers right now, is just because, again, it is January. It's right after that hot buying season where a lot of these shoes and, items like, hoodies, things like that, went up in price, right? And right now they're just dropping back down in price a little bit. Doesn't mean they're going to go all the way back down to lower than they were before Christmas. Some of them have, and again, that just happens naturally. But you check them a year later, and all of a sudden they're going for way more. It's just, again, it's kind of a wild game sometimes, but if you're just patient, I've realized it's sometimes the best thing with sneakers, especially if you got something hype that people were, just dying to get for retail, right? A couple years later, those are usually the types of sneakers that people are looking back on like, oh my gosh, that's a grail, man. How you got those? Those are grails. When'd you cop those? And it's like, bro, I was just there on release day. You know what I mean? I just copped them, and I didn't get rid of them, you know? So that's sometimes what it is. Now, I'm not saying these are going to turn into grails, right? The Futuras will 100% believe in that. That's why I already got my personal pair right there. The reason for that is because I knew that if I didn't get them now, I wasn't going to get them later on. Now, you can see we've had some time to get them. That wasn't one that I had to buy immediately. I just, the FOMO hit me, and that's just sometimes what happens with us in the sneaker game, right? But, sometimes it's good to, just get them a little bit earlier on. Get them a little bit earlier on because you can get a bit of a better price, excuse me. I can't speak. But these right now, you can see are chilling on a price range of about 140 to 180. You can see some of those sizes are still going for a bit more, like some of those smaller sizes, like some of the smaller women's ones. Because keep in mind, Rayssa Leal, female skater. So, sizes 6, 6, 1, 5, 7. Those are going to be going for more, because I name my female skaters that would warrant this pair. Probably a smaller size. I don't know. I don't want to assume, but you know what I mean? Hey, I'm going to for right now, That's why those sizes are going for more. So probably assuming right. But aside from that, you can see size 11 is also doing pretty decent numbers. Size 11 is just a super popular size in SB Dunk lows. I always get asked about size 11 whenever it's a hyped SB. With Wizard of Oz SBs, it's probably been the size that have been asked about most. The size aside, from 11.5 and size 9.5 and 10, because just a lot of people wear 9.5 and 10, but so many people have asked me for 11 and 11.5, so those are very, very popular sizes as well. Keep that in mind. All right, let me slow down on what I'm saying right there. But yeah, these I think will comfortably head up towards $200. But right now, someone is definitely clearing out their bulk because you got them chilling down here way lower than they were before. You can even take a look at the charts, and I'm pretty sure they've dropped. Yeah, look at that. So someone's just clearing out their pairs right now. You can see these were chilling at 180, 170, and boom. All of a sudden, the second we hit yesterday, pretty much, boom, they tanked in price. So someone really is letting these go cheap right now. So actually might be a decent opportunity to buy, considering these are at near retail. 126 for size 10. So I'm just saying it might be a decent opportunity right here on the Rayssa Leal because someone dropped the market on StockX. It's not going to last, though. I think it will comfortably head back up because they didn't chill here on release day, so I don't feel like they'll chill here now. But we have to see. It is, not a hot buying season right now, but we're getting back into the good buying months. February, March, things start to really pick up again in February. And I've actually been doing, sales have been doing pretty decent. And, January for me, I really haven't noticed. I've noticed definitely less than December, but in terms of the average month, not much different. So, yeah, I would just be aware of that for anybody that's out there selling stuff. Take advantage of some of these lower prices right now when people aren't paying attention to stuff and aren't buying things. On the right pairs, though, you know what I mean? We got another one here I want to discuss that's actually pretty good. All right, so my screen recording shut off, but the final one I want to mention is dropping in price recently, and I think these will end up being a very good bet just because it's a very wearable sneaker. And again, we discussed that on the channel as a consistent theme. The Riot Skate Shop SB Dunk Low. So I think some of you guys knew I was probably going to mention this pair. The reason for that being, and I know some people are already, saying this is a really easy one to say has been dropping in price recently, right? It just released. The hype's kind of dropping off a bit. The pairs from the sneakers release have probably landed. But hopefully I've popped up the prices as well. I have them on the screen right now. I think most of them are chilling between a range of about $150 to $180 right now. And a week ago, they were at $170, $200. So again, very wearable sneaker, has a decent story behind it. I actually like these. I didn't at first, just based off some of the early pair photos. I was like, these are just not... Honestly, I thought they were terrible at first, but then I've now seen them with some better photos. You just look at them on StockX and you're like, wow, okay, hold up. These are really nice. But I wasn't sleeping on them on drop day, right? I'd seen some better photos at that point, and I was letting y'all know they're a pretty good pair, and definitely do not sleep. I think it'll end up being a good bet. But right now, if you want to get them a bit cheaper, you can, because again, that hype has dropped off a bit. More pairs are out right now in the market, and I think some of those big sizes, 11 plus, will really age well. So for me, I'm going to be looking to get a 12 or 13 today. Actually, off topic completely, but those are the bets I want to mention. You could also look at the Type Booth SBs. I believe those have been dropped in price a little bit in sizes 8 through 10. There's lots of those 2021, 2022, 2023 SB Dunk Lows that have been dropping in price, some of those older ones. So make sure you guys check that out. Might be able to get a decent deal on some pairs you've been looking for. So I just, hey, always feel comfortable with throwing a bid out there if you got the cash for it. You know what I mean? Don't spend the money you don't got. You know what I mean? But what was I going to say? Oh, I really wanted to get a pair of the Rui Hachimura lows. I'm going to try and get a pair of those to review because those are sick. You know what I mean? And yeah, there's a pretty decent market for those. So I'm going to try and go and get those. I think those will age pretty well in the big sizes. Any unique pair you get like that, where you really don't see a US drop for it. I don't know if they're even dropping in the US. I think they're exclusive to Asia. So, the types of pairs like that where it's exclusive to one region, super wearable. Not everyone knows about it, but when they see it, they're like, oh yeah, I'd cop those. So yeah, I think those are probably going to age pretty decent. Hey, if anybody with some decent capital watching this, don't you dare go out the way and buy all those. I swear. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna try and get like 1, 2 for the inventory, see what happens, you know, because I think those will end up aging pretty well long term. But if not, you know what I mean, it's like, all right, whatever. It could end up just playing out like the Chris Paul lows. But I think again, Chris Paul lows are gonna do really, really well soon once Chris Paul you know, hangs it up or retires. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's usually how that stuff works out. But you know, it's just a pair of shoes. So at the end of the day, those are great ones for the collection. So we'll just leave it at that. If you guys want more sneaker content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, trying to 300 likes in this video. This is a normal goal we shoot for. You'll hear me say it a lot, so we'll just, you know, move along from that. My Instagrams are down below, us at Rayssa Vision. I might pop up something on the screen. If not, again, you can just check it all out down below the website. Anything there. So if you want to join up, see what we offer, feel free. I need to get some of the early info stuff and things like that added to the website, because we got that now. You know what I mean? That's what we do. The deals, the early info. What else? Oh yeah, auto checkout. So you know, if you want botters run releases for you and help you hit pairs for retail, that's what we do. Even some of those hype ones are a bit harder to get. So yeah, we will leave it at that. But that's it, guys. I'm Tristan. Thank you, guys. I will post something else tomorrow. I should have the time. If not, then y'all will see something the day after. But that's it. We will leave it at that. Leave it at that. I think I said that right. I don't know. We'll just keep it moving. I'm T. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you on the next video tomorrow, and hopefully I can see you guys then, or we'll see you guys then. Because, yeah, we're going to be posting something, hopefully. See y'all. Peace.